All right, well, yes. Welcome back. Look, I have some golden nuggets on some narcissist conversations buster. Just some golden nuggets. And look, it's because I've tried them. It's hilarious. When you use reverse narcology, you're just using narcissist logic against themselves. It's freaking hilarious. Anyway, we're going to do a breathing exercise first, though. 5 seconds. We're going to breathe in deep. We're going to hold it and then release together. And I'll provide a loop interrupter every now and again. Just an aha moment and then a laughable moment. I need to find ways to get you to remember to apply what you're learning when you need it most. It's time to shake the dirt off your ass and get out of shoulda, coulda, woulda. Don't you agree? Let's take 5 seconds, take a badass walk on the beach. Share some truths. Hard truths, but necessary. Come on, let's do this. Release slowly. All right, shake it off, shake it off. So look, y'all. I'm a firm believer in if you need game or manipulation to attract attention to yourself, then you're wearing a mask yourself. And if you fall for game, to me, you're just as desperate. Warriors, narcissists, and empaths suffer from codependency. They just cope differently. You ever noticed? You want to take on projects and they want to pretend they're a worthy project. Oh, shit. Well, anyway, that's why pickup lines are game to me. Witchcraft, word manipulation, lies, a mask. And the only one I could think of would be something cheesy like, I wish I was cross-eyed. Ooh, girl, I wish I was cross-eyed. And if they give you that look like, so I could see you twice. Y'all, it's not worth it. I'd rather make you laugh. And remember authenticity. That stands apart now. This is the currency. And people don't know how to handle truth in its rawest form and don't trust it. People have been conditioned to trust the lie and feel comfortable with the lie and will insult and shame authenticity. In order to beat the narcissists at their own game is not to get entangled with them in arguments, understanding that arguments are nothing but another means of supply, attention. What you need is conversation stoppers. Leaves them fumbling. Not continuations. Continuations is what they're wanting. That's their leverage, keeping you engaged. What we are trying to find ways for is to execute the ending. The end, the end. You feel me? And one of the ways is, you know, everybody's talking about he, she, them, hers, that, cat, dog. Anyone can identify as anything. I lay the hammer down now because I now identify as Your Highness. And get this one. Always right. It shuts them down every time. Those in the crowd of normal mind get the ha-ha-has and laugh. The narcissists This sirs, and you just played chess on that ass. I'm just saying. Now look, narcissists do have things they care about. And in order to know how to manage your money, your energy, your attention, and your time, your meat, in order to know how to create peace in chaos, know how to navigate through a storm, you first need to understand what is it that narcissists really, really care about. To know this is to think like the narcissist, because this is how narcissists think about you. They want to know what you truly care about. Then they also want to know what are your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities. I want to know everything about you. And they, so interested. It's like seeing that jugular vein just a pulsating. Dum, 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 dum. And they want to make you a familiar. And you'll introduce them to your friends, and they'll do the same for them. Warriors, when they round up a harem closet, what they're rounding up is future targets also. Having everyone you know bounce against each other, triangulating one another, vying for first place, for leftovers. It's like stepping over $100 bills to pick up a Chuck E. Cheese coin. What narcissists actually care about is themselves. It's why they're always in this primal survival mode. It's in many circles they call it the poor man's mindset, the poverty mindset, hoarders. In fact, if you really, really think about it, you probably didn't pay no mind to it, but you thought it odd. You probably found, like I did, a shoebox with a bunch of keepsakes, but nothing pertaining to keepsakes from when y'all met. Keepsakes from like house keys, key rings, sonograms, photos, postcards, handwritten notes, just crazy, just odds and ends, like Lucky Rabbit's foot, some draws, who knows, right? So if you run into these, psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists keep trophies. Many of you thought it maybe, cut and paste shit, remembrance boxes or whatever. And no, what it is for these types of people with this kind of illness is they have trophies. Since they're not able to feel and cherish feelings of emotions, they can't regulate that, they'll have little keepsakes of conquests. And they need to do this in order to remind themselves of why they are still the victim. Not the predator, not the hunter, but the victim. Warriors, tangible belongings are held in such high regard that they're protected because of the significance of how they had to acquire it. Understand something. If you are someone who cannot produce, you're not motivated to create, you're not motivated to stay engaged and finish projects, and all you have to rely on is taking from others, if it's taken you this long to acquire what few assets you have, You're going to fight tooth and nail for what you got because you weren't able to earn it. And stealing it requires hundreds of times more effort than earning it. It makes no sense. But it does to the narcissist when this is the only skill they have, is to objectify themselves, and they're in a race against time because they know no one knows more than a narcissist that objectifies themselves at how they're running against the clock. Warriors, they also value authority, positions of authority. You ever seen narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths all of a sudden fall into a position of authority? And it's like a thirst in their eyes and a boldness of tyranny, no humility, no sense of humbleness and justness about them whatsoever. All grandiose. And I heard a statement once said that money doesn't make you corrupt. It just amplifies what was already in your heart, what was already in your core. See, you just had to behave in poverty mindset and play right. But as soon as you get your lotto ticket or come into something, you're a whole different people. Warriors, many of you can look at someone and tell that one's going to make something of himself one day. That one there, though, that one right there, that one, oh, that one, got to get used to being behind bars, because that's that one's future right there. What narcissists truly care about also is their image and reputation, the false self. And they will protect that like a junkyard dog. And it's why many of you need to be careful, because many of you may have threatened a narcissist without even knowing it. You could just have been telling a joke. And the narcissist took it personally, as a personal, direct threat, because it triggered them. Because the way you said it is as if to know you know who they are. And they don't take too kindly to that secret coming out. Warriors, that image, what others think of them, is so important to them that this is the air they breathe. How dare you try to take the air they breathe? The way they see it, you have no idea how fortunate you are to be in my world. Warriors, in order to know how to apply reverse narcology, we must first learn what is it that toxicity narcissists value most. What will they protect? And then flip the script. Not looking for vengeance or revenge. Keeping your combat boot on the narcissist's throat when engaged only. Because we're done respecting disrespect. But pay heed to this. Transference of energy negatively is a demon hopper unlike no other. I'll give you an example. Road rage. When someone cuts your ass off in traffic, I want you to pay attention to this. It doesn't matter who cuts who off in traffic. The lights dictate the time frame. You can put your life in jeopardy 15 different times on the way to work or on the way home. And you're going to get there at the same time every time. So if you leave late, you're going to get there late. If you leave early, you're going to get there early. You can choose to put your life in jeopardy or at stake a multitude of times, or you can change your mindset to some positive mindfuckery. Yes, I said it. When someone cuts you off, change your mindset. Take fucking control. You're an adult. Look at me. Take control. When someone cuts you off from this point forward, bless them. No, not bless them. I'm saying say out loud, I hope my brother makes it wherever he's going safely. May safe passage guard him in his journey. Whatever emergency he may have, or she, may they be protected. Change your mindset. Wish everyone better, for they do not know what they do. This is how you stop empowering narcissists or narcissistic behavior, because you and I have been guilty, and everybody, every now and again, having a supernova moment. Oh, we just candy-coated a turd, didn't we? No, we have some snap every now and again. Let's just call it what it is, though. Your challenge is to take control of a positive mindset. Twist a narcissistic way of thinking in your playbook and keep your moral compass intact. This is your navigation, your GPS. Don't dilute it. Don't compromise it. This is how you transfer rage into power. The power of positive mindfuckery. Welcome to the world of Chica-isms. It's contagious. I'm just saying, y'all. That's what I hear. Look, all I know is this much. I want you to start applying what you're learning so that you can start acquiring ribbons, achievements, winning small battles, engagements, and be able to have not a shit-eating grin, an authentic grin. It's time to bust out your shell. You know who you are. You know what your gifts are. And look, the front line ain't for everybody. That may not be your gift. Your gift may be to tell the story. Know your place. And then get the hell out the way. Because sometimes consequence has to be delayed. Because your beautiful soul had to be considered. And there's no room for collateral damage. when assessing souls. The narcissist doesn't care. The path of destruction following that snail trail is unlike no other. What I'm saying is identify it and step away from it. If your back's against the wall, 5 Mississippis, and no is your final answer. You're badasses. You're numero uno, and I'm proud of you, every damn one of you, for moderating yourselves, for encouraging each other, for absorbing the golden nuggets, and for returning, for subscriptions in Aristus, better bestus, all that good stuff. Be sure and subscriptions and that notifications bell. I appreciate it. And I thank y'all so much for all your support. Y'all mean everything. And every damn one of you matter. Hold the line. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Namaste.
The wastelands through the highways, and on we'll see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.